And you try to get through the day.
Okay, we're at the Lions Gasser show at the Lions Drag Strip Museum. I'm here with Sean Parker, and let's see what's here. I didn't go to the Harvest Church this morning because this was going on. I didn't want to miss it. I'll be at Harvest next week. But this is looks like mostly a car show. I thought it'd be all gassers. There's a few.
The Crimson Ghost is here.
You know him?
I know the car. If we went eye to eye.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at this show. There we go.
See, I'm that guy that likes the 63 Fairlane, as you remember, with your 64.
Right, but I think the thing is the how unengineered things are. You know, they're not over-engineered. They're just to get by was the look, like the exhaust.
Well, and less weight, and it ends up looking so clean and simple.
Utilizing just whatever they had at hand. That's what makes it period correct. And it is a three-pedal.
Well, they got to be broom motors and shop spares.
So it's gonna end up being
That's wild. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry, Sean. I mean, I know whose car this is, and I love it, but this is more interesting. This is shiny. I love 56 Chevy.
One, you can lean on this car.
Yeah, yeah. Like these guys are.
full heads. Yeah.
Death Trap.
Before you put the intake manifold back on it.
Death Trap.
That's what that 37 that I did, the little Hellcon truck. Kids would stand on the running boards. I didn't care.
I like this little 61 Falcon.
The fact that the kids got to stand on the running boards was such a big deal to them.
Right. Yeah, because I've been in places where I've seen kids on running boards of $150,000
I have heart attacks. I have heart attacks, but the owner's not there. I'll go over and get the people off the car. But the nice thing about the patina cars is they're so approachable.
These are the guys that wanted me to go and join them over at the Revival, which I will next year. Sean's going to get the car ready and finished for me. I love these little Falcons. I don't know what it is. This got a little 3 on the tree on it. Wonder if he has a 6 in it. That's what we had. I might probably have a little V8. Man. The Hot Wheels car, huh? This is cool. Look at how he did the gauges. The glove box. He took the glove box out. He put a gauge package in there. He got all the switches in there. And it's clean. It doesn't look like you took the glove boxes.
Accessible. And the Boeing switches is nice touch.
Yeah. Okay, you see the patina on the car?
He's got the 200s.
You see?
He just painted them. Looks good.
You see how he has the
washed out
aged look.
That's the way we did the radiator later.
Okay.
That's why everyone thought that they had been there, because my guy was so good at it. He still does it. Tim, designs and lines. He does the best washed out patina.
He's learned that all the heat comes off the headers, hits there. He's also got a this is an accumulator for the breather. We're going with a oiler. We got an oiler, pre-oiler going on.
And then are you vacuum pumping?
No, we're not vacuum pumping. We are going to have a pre-oiler though, because that's been my problem forever. He's got, looks like a little, that's not a 605 box, is it?
That looks like it.
Is it a power? Yeah, it's a power 605 box. Wow, but look at how he has, wait a second. Oh, he's got a...
and then he's running the...
Hydro Boost. He's got a Hydro Boost on it.
50s, 60s canister.
He's got the Hydro Boost for the power brakes, which is really cool.
Yes.
I got those on my Silverado of all things. I didn't know that K&N made those. They made a cover of Hot Rod Magazine, Sean.
Badass. Yeah, I thought I recognized this when I walked up on it.
Somebody said to me,
I was going to say, I think that green car over there is...
well, when my car was first done, they said to me, well, you paint it black, you'll never be on the cover of a magazine. And a year later, it was on the cover of All Chevy magazine. Okay, whatever. Thought that was a guy starting up. It was a trailer drop. Oh, he's got t-shirts and everything. That is nice. I like this. I like this. This is a newer build. Look at how he drilled the Swiss cheese, the bumper. 3 yards.
I'd like to rehang his door one more time.
Okay, Sean. Okay, Sean. I mean, you find me a shoebox at this 5th Square, and I'll find you a car that.
No, it's a pain in the butt.
Never,
the trunk, no, give up on.
Look at all the patina he added. This looks like he just took a grinder and he hit it with some satin clear. Just a really fine looking build. But wait a second. Yeah, it is a Chevy motor. I thought this was a Ford valve
Yeah,
covers.
because of that.
Oh, and you know that the guy who bought the Fairlane gave me those valve covers. I forgot to bring them. He gave me
Yeah.
some Mickey Thompson valve covers.
Yeah, I always like them because the moon breathers on them.
Somebody's been taking rounds. That'll hurt. Is that?
I was looking
Are
for
you
the
off
exit.
now?
No, I'm still rolling.
Okay. So,
Yeah, you gotta remember
I
that.
get called by a buddy. And he says, "Hey, you want new cars?
Oh, nice.
Old cars? You can save them on this horse ranch. If you'll take your trailer out there, it's not easy to get to, but if you'll load them up and take them, you can have them." And I'm like, "Well, what are they?" Well, it turned out it was a 55 Hudson American Nash Rambler,
Uh-huh.
but it was a Farina two-door hardtop Continental kit, blue with white. 58 Rambler American two-door post in green and white with a Continental kit, and not a Cortina, the two-door one. Anyways,
An import Ford?
yeah,
Okay.
and
Round tail lights?
there were bullet holes in the car, and I looked forever, and I determined that the rednecks had been drinking in the cars that were stuck in the field,
Yeah.
shooting out through the windshield from the inside out.
Oh, cop
Can you
style.
imagine how loud that would have been?
Cop style. Why? Okay, this panel's
But they
been
only
around.
shot the windshield. All the glass was good. The paint was original on the
Got a
car.
little 5.0 HO
Yeah.
motor in there.
That was the big
Ford on a Ford with Kragers. Look at this. This is cool. I like this. This is really clean.
Clean interpretation.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's got a little. He moved that front end over forward a little.
The color choice is just adorable.
Well, I think it's a stock color too. And he's got what I like about these, this is one of those Speedway bolt-in units. And for these cars, perfect.
This car works so well with that because
Yeah.
of the bolt on front.
Now this guy, Grateful Dead, he's been around.
Yeah.
This I've seen this car in magazines and everything for,
The orange glass just
Got the yellow
just
tint.
makes it. Amber, we call that. in the tint
amber,
world.
amber.
Yeah. You know, that was my first job out of the Marine Corps in 1986. Was working
There you go.
for Alan Takashita at El Shaddai Custom Window Tinting in Hawaii, in Honolulu.
That is so funny, Sean.
Yeah, window
You-
tinting.
Of all the jobs you have ever had in your life, now you happen to build a car.
Done everything.
Look at this. Cross ram on a small block Chevy.
Hey, I had one.
FI
of these
heads.
intakes. I sold it for a guy for a special vintage boat. But yeah, I love it. They're side by side. They're not staggered like the majority.
Right. Available for the time if you're going on rolls by Southwest gases or Southeast gases. I don't know if you watch their videos.
Never seen them. I have, yes.
That's what I'm doing. I'm stripping all the vinyl off my car, painting everything on now. We got a whole new name for the car. Everything's getting painted. And doing a lot of changes. The only thing that I'm not doing is putting the 4-speed back in. I know, but just too much is going to happen. I put a brake in though. I did do a brake, so I'll have some fun. And we'll race up at Eagle Field. You ever heard of Eagle Field?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I call that my home track. That's where I race twice a year there. Yeah, and you'll see my videos.
San Diego, right?
No, Eagle Field's north of.
That's cool.
50 miles north of.
It's an airstrip, right?
It's an airstrip of Fresno.
Okay. Can you get a time slip there?
Yeah. You do times on Saturday. And Sunday is flag, Friday is also time, but it's mostly nostalgia. Friday and Saturday, Sunday they open up the whole
Can you
neighborhood.
run this?
Yes, yes.
You don't have to have roll bars?
You have a scatter shield?
Scatter shield, drive shaft
You
loop.
got a loop?
Seatbelt?
You got a seat belt? Is a
lap
seat belt?
belt. No, I got factory belts.
You got a helmet?
Randy's gasser. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm a freak, so.
Yeah. Well, I know you because you know the story on the beer can around the coil.
No.
Why did you do it?
I've seen it. in
The
pictures.
poser? What's wrong with?
Poser. The whole car's a poser.
I'm kidding you. It's one of the best posing cars I've ever seen.
Thanks.
But a bunch of you know, the story can be whatever you want it. A bunch of us got together more than once. This isn't the first time. We weren't the first one to put the can. After we finished drinking it, we had to do something with it.
But you guys weren't drinking when you were young, right? You had to wait till
No, oh yeah, absolutely. If anybody's listening to this, preferably my kids,
you have this thing turned on?
it's been turned on. I never drank a drop until I was old enough to drink and hold my liquor.
It's a gasser, dude. Lined up with all
But
the
it's great. Now you do frame connectors on this?
Yeah.
Well, you are. You got it all going on. I think you'll be able to run.
It's ready to go.
Yeah. The only thing is,
It's even got the
it's
right
absolutely too clean to be running there.
I know.
Because we got dirt staging lanes, dirt pits, but it's packed dirt and it's not that bad. And you kind of learn to live with it. It's part of the ambiance of the whole experience. But Ray, what's your name again?
I'm Chaz.
Chaz. What a
Chaz,
great
yeah.
name.
Yeah, thanks.
Chaz and your father-in-law's
Tom.
name? Tom.
Yeah.
Now, did he pick you or did his daughter pick you? If it was him, I would have picked you because you got the best face. Now, your dad also is into these, right?
Yeah.
What is-
Not so much Camaros. I mean, he's just into cars in general. He was.
I mean, this
really,
meticulous
Yeah,
attention to detail, it came from somebody.
Yeah, my dad is just like this. So.
And what do you do
Got-
for a living?
I sell Toyotas.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that because my father is a Toyota nut,
Really?
90 years old.
Yeah. My
No.
dad, he restored Porsches,
Really?
and he was a Porsche mechanic for several years, and
Really?
that's kind of where I got it. I just,
Well, Porsche, you look high dollar, but this story is is funny how you filled it in and then.
yeah, that's the original selling dealer. I bought the car from the second owner who bought it in '69 at a competitive dealer in San Francisco. That competitive dealer, of course, took this emblem off, so there was just 3 holes here. And I welded them up when I did the bodywork on the car, and lo and behold, about 2 years later, I found the emblem, so I had to put it back on.
Well, you found the license plate.
Found the license plate frames too, yeah. And I think originally it would have been one or the other. I don't think you got both, you know, the emblem and the frames.
Right.
But
Now another thing, I can never remember that having a locking gas cap.
so that is a over-the-counter accessory.
Okay, so it's aftermarket.
And that, well, it's GM.
GM, so
Yeah.
OEM.
It's OEM parts counter.
Oh, second day we call that. You know, stuff you put on the car after you bought
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's an actual, like I said, it's a GM. That was a new old stock piece.
And you know what motor was originally?
Yeah, I have the original owner, or original motor, so there it is. I mean, it's
Oh, that's clean.
with the original key. It says gas.
Look at you.
It was the 327 2-barrel, the Power Glide.
Power slide, yeah.
Yeah, Power Slide, and 54,000 miles on this car. It was parked since '78.
So you shaved the tree, huh?
No, it was on the floor. Yeah, it was. That's the original center console. This car has the original console. These are the original door panels. The headliner is original.
You really. You did the rubber.
Dash pad is original.
You
Yeah,
did
the rubbers are new.
the felts and the rubbers and.
All the glass is original except the windshield.
How you polish the glass? You use that.
I had to polish that glass only.
Yeah.
Only one I polished was
Man
the passenger
alive.
side, and it's a bitch. I would try to do it myself again. My buddy is a detailer who polished this whole car.
If it was so hard, everybody would do it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You got it.
Very nice.
Those
Yeah.
original seat belts.
How about this? Is original?
No, those were new old stock in the package.
Okay. Got the mats going on. The color. What's the color called?
Granada Gold.
Say that again.
Granada Gold.
Granada Gold.
Yeah. And it was actually the second highest produced color in '67, followed by behind red.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So red and then gold, yeah.
And a hood's fiberglass?
Hood's fiberglass, yeah.
Yep.
So they used to make these hoods. There was a couple different people back in the day that made them. This is a reproduction. The original ones just were kind of like a chopper gun finish in here.
Yeah, yeah.
This one is a little bit nicer, but
so the nightmare of these air filters, as I already said it before, was the backfire would ignite that.
right.
And
Yeah.
we all had carburetors with little spots on them. People ask, where are those spots from? That air filter.
Yeah, I've heard those stories before.
Those aluminum or sheet metal? These
Those are cast.
cast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those are cast.
Wow.
Cast aluminum. Yeah. And I just had them polished. I found those are in good shape.
And you had to send that out of state to get it redone?
What's that?
The CAD plating?
No, this booster is the factory booster and the lid. I had both of these plated in up by Paso Robles. What's the San Luis Obispo?
San Luis Obispo, there's a guy that does
Yeah,
that.
Mike Gibbons, I think is his name.
Cool.
And, he does
Plug for Mike.
all the brake stuff on the GM
Yeah.
cars. So he rebuilt that booster for me, and he plated the master cylinder lid. That's the original disc brake master
I
cylinder.
mean, I just, so much you've done to the car.
I mean, I took the whole car apart.
So you got clear on all the like on the hinges and the box?
So the hinges, yeah, that's the original box, date coded to the car.
But do you got clear over to keep it from clear paint on it? To keep
Oh, no.
I know, is it gray? I
It's just
can't
gray,
tell.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
It's the cast
There you
iron.
go.
The hinges, these are zinc plated. So this is not paint. This is how it's supposed to be. The same guy that did this plated the hinges too. The Mike.
And I mean,
Gibbons
that's
guy.
probably correct too, knowing you.
That is. Well, the springs are not correct because they're a lighter weight spring for
Right,
the fiberglass.
right.
They're also supposed to be this color.
Right.
But these are aftermarket springs.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can't.
it looked kind of cool, so I just.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of goes with the valve cover theme, you know, the rib look.
Yeah.
You know, man, you did a great job. This is, of course, a copy of a.
That's a copy. Yeah.
But I mean, it just until you live that time, it tells you how old we are. Till you live those days, you'll never know, man. Congratulations on a great build, man.
Appreciate it.
I really like the car. Be on YouTube tonight.
Cool.
Randy's 57 Chevy. Make sure you subscribe to my channel
I will.
and get notifications when new videos are uploaded. You ready, Sean? Wow. He couldn't get this to run at the well, a little setback.
You know me, I can't do names, man. This
Okay.
reminds me of that 55 Chevy, white one. Yeah.
We want some of this, Sean. We got to incorporate this.
Well, that's tuck with.
We got to do it. We're back. Am I getting hot? I'm getting hot. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Where do we start? Let's go down here, Sean. Wow. Well, every stand back like here, we got to see something really, really cool. That's nice. Little 67 Camaro. Just tastefully done. This is what we see at Orange County back in the day.
Base number 67.
Like this day 2 stuff on it, you know, just slapper bars, wheels and tires.
Yeah, these cars are easy to go with that big radius wheel.
This was a day 2 air filter.
Well, you see the
Sideways carpet, right. But the big problem with these, our backfire will catch them on fire and that foam would drip down the carburetor.
Yeah, I burnt a few on my life.
Beautiful day 2 car.
I quit
That's what it
using
looks
those
like.
in the
Tow
80s.
bars in front, look at that. A lot of nice
And then
stuff
I had
in
my
there.
share of Fiats that would burn those up too.
Right, a lot of nice. And it's got 3 pedals, look at that.
This is
Really?
a car I'd like to have in my garage.
Really?
Just for me.
I mean, just you gotta look hard and see some of it.
Look.
It's like,
And the gold on gold
I-
is just killing it.
this has got to be your car. Is this your car? He's got to have his eyes on it right now. It's beautiful, beautiful, just beautiful the way we would do it the day after we bought the car. That was all the first day 2 stuff is on here.
You know, he found the Lakewood new old stock in box. The appliance headers, he found new old stock.
The valve air cleaners. I mean, and those are Ansons.
Yes.
And
He put these on for the show. He runs with streets, Krager's, same width tires but they're street tires, but these are
Krager mags.
Yeah, these are his
The drag tires.
Yeah, drag tires.
That is a cool. And you walk by it if you don't look hard. You know, just a lot of little detail.
And he bought it from some guy up in a dealer in San Francisco, and then this emblem on the back here. He was going to fill the holes in, and then he filled them in, and then ran across that Ellis Brooks San Francisco thing, so he re-drilled the holes and put it back on, and that license plate matches that. That was the original dealer, was that Ellis Brooks, but
I'll be damned.
he bought it from
How you doing?
Pretty cool.
How's that Cadillac Run 40 doing?
Hauling ass, man.
I just talked to Stan this morning to see if he was a bee here. He's in a hospital.
Yeah, he has neck surgery.
We'll keep hopefully for the best for him. We're wishing, hoping the best. Well, cool. That is. Thanks for telling me that. That is really cool. So he filled in the holes, then.
found it.
See that, Sean? That's what you do.
That's when you're willing to go.
You do it 3 or 4 times until you get it right. Look at this thing. And the gold anodizing is all correct.
This sticker was on it, and so he had it remanufactured for the college up there that the girl was driving it to. That's the kind of stuff he likes. He likes those details. He's my son-in-law.
He's your son-in-law?
Yeah, he's just into this stuff.
You are one lucky.
Oh, of course.
My son-in-law rides motorcycles. Has a death wish.
I got a pretty good pair of kids.
Well, lucky you, man. That's
hot rods and all that.
this is this will be on YouTube tonight, and I'll tell you, I walked by it, and I had to do a double take and go, no, this has got just so much. You would go to you talk to parents into co-signing you for the car. You got home, you went by here it was Johnny's Speed and Chrome right here in Orange County at the Central.
Okay.
Fullerton.
That was Lakewood.
So you guys were around here.
We were Reef Automotive. I went to Performance Specialty up in Alhambra.
Okay, so yeah, you guys were just, I don't know why the way it was this way. We go to Whittier, you guys go to Lakewood.
We went to Whittier.
You went to Whittier too?
Went to Whittier and then Bellflower, of course.
Bellflower. Now we didn't go to Bellflower because for some reason we didn't know it existed. Our world was so small back then.
Well, we went where if it wasn't happening with the girls, one place you go.
Oh yeah.
And you know, and you felt, if you remember, tell me now, this sounds ego, but you felt people need to see you. That's what we used to say. He goes, really? I go, yeah. I go, fuck yeah. People go, hey, and you hung out.
Well, we would. I shouldn't be saying this now, but I've graduated. I did graduate from high school. I would go on to high school. I was a teacher aide after school because I already made my credits to graduate. So I would go to school Monday and Friday. Friday to find out where the parties were and everybody's going, and Monday to talk about it.
You get the piece of paper, yeah.
So we didn't even have a piece of paper. We had a word of mouth. And
yeah, we always had a guy at Lakewood that had the fucking paper, and then and then you'd write down. You didn't have any copies today, but you'd write down the address.
Just a little stuff, so you could tell them this, that only certain people would know about the chorus can around the coil.
Yes.
Only certain people know that where that came from and how that started. I love that.
I don't know.
I love that. And it was just a bunch of drunks getting together at night and say, hey, that's the same size as the chorus can. It fits. Look at that.
He's into it. He knows this kid here, the Arias guy.
This guy?
No, the next one.
Next one over.
Yeah.
So to get that anodizing like that, you gotta know where to go.
Not in California.
You didn't do it in California?
No.
I used to have it done in California back in the day, but I made a mistake of bead blasting at first, and it came out dull. But this is a beautiful, beautiful build. One of the most detailed, hits the mark build for the era. Now I'm nostalgia gasser. I got a blown 57 Chevy, and we're now going through its final rendition of it. But we're trying to be period correct. But this is.
Well, that means a lot.
Tell me, and it'll be on YouTube tonight. Okay. My channel is Randy's 57 Chevy on YouTube.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Now I do.
Good. My 57, everybody knows it by first of
I
blown.
thought you were younger.
Yeah. That's why I don't turn the camera around. Easy.
That's what people say. They go, I thought you were
Easy,
younger.
easy. So, and all these guys know my car. But now we blew it up in Beach Bend in last August. So we committed to, I got a new sponsor. We committed to dumping a hell lot of money to make it right. Engine, suspensions, all, it's just a Pioneer gasser. So
he did his first Camaro with his dad when he started at like 15.
Really?
His dad is 68.
Really?
Him and his dad, and they did it. He just sold it to Van Gordon.
really?
You know, Jim Van Gordon over here.
Yeah.
Stone T.
Yeah.
It was Marina blue with the white stripes on it.
Yeah.
Marina blue interior, bitchin' car, small block. But he found this one, and then he has this. Then he also has a '67 S78 Chevelle.
Really?
That's a nice car.
Wow. Also 4 gear.
This is Chaz.
This is yours?
Yes, sir.
This is Rick.
Rick.
Randy.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Randy's 57 Chevy.
Randy's 57
Do you
Chevy.
have a video of this car?
Do I have a video of it? I got a couple. I mean,
Randy's 57 Chevy is putting it on YouTube today.
oh, okay.
It'll be on my
Yeah, go
channel.
for it.
I do, mostly it turned into, it's funny, it was all about my car. I have a blown 57 gasser. So it was all about my car, right? So I blew the engine. We're going through a whole rebuild on the car. So I do other people's cars, and my car's almost done. So we'll be back on the road shortly.
So what was it on gassers, A, B, and C? It was like pounds per cubic inch, right?
It was both weight per cubic inch,
Yeah.
and through the years it's changed the classification. Most of the A's now are run on alcohol, and I would say alcohol or big cubic inch motors. But again, still period corrected with across. You keep the wheels. That's why I traded for that. And then I traded it later on for a new Corvette. And all I did was add a 350 and a 4-speed automatic. So let's see if it's open. Wow. Wow.
We take it out on.
Wow, this is cool. What are you saying?
Look at the dome.
Yeah.
SEMA, individual memberships now available so people can come see us. Because
Oh, wow.
you know how we all have to do it to get our friends in to the show is we have to put them on as employees. And it takes a lot of work to do that.
Well, this is looks like a Moon Eyes
And a lot
shop.
of paperwork.
Remember Moon
Yeah,
Eyes
it
shop
doesn't-
and
I got told about this room. They said, Sean, you gotta go in there and look. They've got this, and this, and that.
look at
You see the one blower right there?
right belt
that,
drive,
That guy.
V belt drive.
Yeah, that's one of the first good volume compressors that could run a little bit longer and move some air too.
Oldsmobile.
The blowers from the planes have the advantage of being cold like that.
That's a nice mirror. Oh, Der Wiener Schnitzel. No, I don't know where Jamar was. I wasn't from this part of town.
I was going to say this looks kind of like a Chevrolet car or something, but who does it say? It doesn't say that
So what?
it was donated by Rick Lorenzen. Kind of old Kinsley looks like all that.
Yeah, remember these little cigarette machines? 50 cents.
Yeah.
Can't see what I'm filming. Oh, look at need some rods. I got a whole bunch of these at home too. What a shame.
Remember the guy that out of Arizona that was making nice clocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two of his.
Mike was making trailer hitch covers for him.
How you doing? Good.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Alan.
Gasser magazine?
Yeah, I've done some work with them.
Okay.
I want to get back and doing some more stuff.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Let me have the bag of your hands.
Yeah, we're doing.
Did you get it out for use for potty? That was
Yeah, we're doing.